Hello everyone, this is my 1990 Dodge B250 Pleasure Way van. I'm putting it up for sale for $16,000 and I just want to do a little walk around video to show you the good and bad about this van. So first I'll start off with the front. As you see, there's a little dent in the bumper there, nothing major. I was going to replace it with a custom bumper, but never got around to it. So we come around here, all the vinyl is actual Realtree. It's been on for 4 years now and it's holding up great. It hasn't faded or anything. The tires and the rims are brand new. Same with the brakes, calipers, and master cylinder have already been replaced. Up here, did a bunch of renovations on the van. So what I did is I installed this light and I've installed this panel where you've got your 12 volt, you got your USB, and then you have your AC plug. I don't have this turned on at the moment from inside, but we'll go inside and take a look in a second. The awning works great, looks good. The only problem I have is the pole that actually brings it out that you stick in this hole. So I still have the pole and it can work, but it's pretty janky. What I had been using was like a little chisel on a cordless drill, and I would just zzz and open it that way. Let's see, can I open up the back? There you go. So as you can see, I painted all the inside. Right here, I also put in this little table there. As you can see, it's great for your barbecue or your laptop. You just want to hang around near the back, and because you got your TV and entertainment system all right there. Yeah, so this is the back. Again, basically all the walls and everything was this brown. Everything used to be brown, so I had pulled it out and redid the walls and everything. And as you can see, the ceiling too. From the back here, right here, you have another little storage bin. Under here is the 12 volt battery and diesel heater. So next issue, and this is probably the biggest issue on the van, is I broke the mirror on the driver's side. So the driver's side mirror is going to be replaced. And as you go inside, let's go down here. Sorry. So 198, 481, and just gonna see if it fires right up. And so we have an Alpine stereo right there, and also up here, this is the rear view mirror. So let's scroll down, and yeah. Another issue is, let's talk about this speedometer. This speedometer, so the van has been sitting for about 6 months, and 9 months. And once I started getting going, I noticed the speedometers kind of goes crazy. Sometimes it'll tack right out. Sometimes it'll read normal. Sometimes it'll read up here when you know you're basically going here. So the speedometer needs to be looked at. And I guess we can take a look inside. Oh, another thing that I installed was this little plug here. And so I have a 200 watt solar panel on the roof, and then I have this SAE plug where you can add additional solar panels. Alright, so Here's a look on the inside. Door panels, haven't done anything with those. That was going to be the next project this spring, but now I'm putting it up for sale. So all this has been all redone. That is the cell booster inside antenna. At the back here, I'll also show you. That's my cell booster right there, and that's the backup camera right there. If you want to know about rust and how rusty it is, everything is really solid. You have little chunks like this. So you got this little spot here, another little spot there, not really, but here, a little spot right there. So, but besides that, no real rust. The only rust that I've come across is actually the van itself is solid, but when Pleasureway did their thing to it, the battery box that was underneath here rotted out. So I used that actual hole to mount the diesel heater and move the battery up into that little bay that you saw. So let's go in and let's go. So I replaced all the RV lights. Come in here, let's turn that on and turn that one on. So as you can see, that is your kitchen, your 2-burner stove. You've got your sink here, cutting board. Behind me is the bathroom. So you got your toilet right there. A little storage. I think it was probably meant for a microwave or something like that, but I was using it as storage. The fridge. Let's talk about the fridge. So it's a 3-way fridge. You open it up, all nice and clean, looks good. The only issue is the freezer door. The little latch down here snapped. So right now I just got this little wedged in here. So if you open this up and then go back up, there we go. And stick that in the corner just to make the door shut. All right, at the back here, I have an EcoFlow River Max, and I have the 80 amp lead acid battery in the back. And what that really does is it runs the lights and the electronics on here, and the propane stove, or sorry, propane heater, which is down there and there. I installed these inside so we can go through all this. You got another USB, you got a 12 volt. Let's turn on the 12 volts so you can see everything lights up. So first switch is the diesel heater. So you turn that on. Down here you'll see that this turns on. Now the diesel heater has been giving me issues. It's giving me a glow plug error, so you might have to either replace the diesel heater or replace the heating coil. All right, so that's switch number 1. Switch number 2 is my cell booster, which is down here. As you can see, it's all loading up. Works great. The TV set is 12 volt, and what I usually do is I have a little media box that actually runs off 5 volt that I can actually plug into the side TV, so no AC needed to run in any of the entertainment here. All right, so cell booster. Now this is the plug outside, and so basically if you by chance leave the light on outside and you come back inside and you go to bed and you turn off the lights and you see the light that's on still outside, you just turn it off from here and you are done. All right, and then you have this final one, and so with this in here has another 12 volt plug in the back there that was used for the old TV that would have gone into this spot. So now I use that to charge this unit. So all the solar runs back to my back battery, and I just charge this off the 12 volt when I'm getting enough sunshine. So if I turn on this, more things to explain. So you have this plug down here. This AC plug runs off of the solar generator, whereas these plugs run off of your 110 if you're on shore power. The curtains, how I did these particular curtains is, this is actually just a pillowcase, and inside the pillowcase I have some Reflectech. So I just drop this down and drop that down and roll this down, click it in, click it in. Haven't been down in a long time, but you can see, go this side. And there you go, you have your blackout curtain, which is again just a pillowcase with Reflectech inside just to keep it warm-ish. All right, inside this closet we have the fuel tank for the diesel heater that runs through the back here. The only problem is when I first installed it, I installed the fuel pump inside. So when this thing is running, you do hear a clicking noise. So my suggestion is, if you buy this van, you might at some point want to just rerun the lines, which goes through these cupboards and under the seats and everything. Here is the little unit used to bring up the awning. So I'll just lay it on the ground. So I just monkeyed it. It works, but it doesn't work that great. Another thing I wanted to do is, let's go back in here. So we'll turn on this one. And now we're at the back. Here you give your voltage. And now with this, turn this on, and it turns out your outdoor light. What I used to do is when I had the campsite set up and I'd have the awning out and I'd have a table here, and then I could basically run my laptop and anything else that I wanted to use or charge. So I think that is pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. So once again, the van is up for $16,000. If you're interested, contact me and we can set up a date and time that you can come see it. Thank you very much, everybody, and have a great day.